Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking at why others are grateful for you. I figured it would be a good follow-up to the video of what you have to be grateful for, and this one should be being uploaded on Thanksgiving, although it's a timeless reading, and I know everybody doesn't necessarily celebrate Thanksgiving, but it's a good time of year this time of year in general is a good time of year to focus on what you have to be grateful for instead of being filled with the attitude of lack. And I just wanted to also include what others are grateful for you because of. And by the way, pile 2 and 3 have a lot of repeat charms from the last reading, and I really mixed that charm bag when I did it too. And there's a lot of charms in there, but if you guys got the same charms in this reading as you did in the last reading, let me know in the comments below. So anyway, let's get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, why are others grateful about you? I feel like you guys are somebody who can change depending on the circumstances. You are able to be who you need to be in each situation. You are somebody who may be very good at helping others to mold themselves as well, is kind of what I'm feeling. You could also be somebody who good at molding yourself into what others need you to be, for some of you, at any given moment. I feel like you guys are very loyal, very loving, very kind, very caring. You guys really appreciate, protect, and love those that are around you. You may also be somebody who is very good with animals, especially dogs. For a lot of you as well, you're very flirty, you're very fun, you're very kind, you're very joyful. You have a lot of joy in your life, and you bring a lot of joy to the lives of others around you. You're somebody who's very stable, very strong, very grounded. You're somebody who prefers to do things naturally as well, and you may even help others to see themselves in a different light than they used to. A lot of you could definitely be very good at divining hidden meanings, seeing things that others miss. I feel like you spread a lot of love through your communication, a lot of peace, a lot of calm energy through your communication. You have very pure intentions, and you really are you're like this diamond in the rough. You have been through a lot and you have faced a lot in your life, but regardless of everything that you have faced, you have risen up to the challenges and you have overcome them. And I feel like you also make other people feel like they can do the same, and you might even communicate things that help others to do that as well. A comfortable home is in your future. By the way, this came out in the last reading as well. Hardship is ending. A new love or revival. So I feel like why others are grateful for you, because you bring reconciliation to their life. You help them to renew their connections. You help them to repair things that have been torn apart. I also feel like they're grateful for you because you bring hardships to an end. You have a tendency to come into a space and to bring healing, to bring love, to bring calm, to bring peace, to bring happiness and joy. And I also feel like you make everyone feel like they are at home. They feel very comfortable with you. They also come to you because you are somebody who makes them feel positive about the future and what's coming in their life. And in order to manifest anything good in the future, you have to have a positive outlook. You can't be looking at the future like, oh, the whole world is going to end and everything's going to be horrible and awful, and expect to have a good future from your negative thinking. You have to have that positive thinking to have that good future. And I feel like you bring people a lot of positive ways of looking at things. People are very grateful for you because you show them a mirror, and they're able to look in this mirror, and not only do they see all the negative qualities, but they see the positive qualities when looking in this mirror. They see their strength. They see their ability to be able to stand up for themselves. They also, I feel like for a lot of you, you have stood up for yourself and you have said some very harsh truths to other people at different points, but it allowed them to be able to dive deeper and to understand why they were doing what they were doing or what they hoped to get from those things. I also feel like there's just, you bring a lot of strength to people. You make them feel like they are strong, like they can overcome any challenge that comes their way, like they can face anything they meet. And I feel like they know this because they wouldn't see those qualities in you unless they had those qualities in themselves as well. Because, yeah, they might see some of the bad qualities when looking into this mirror you're holding up for them, but they also see the good qualities. Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, the Fool, and the Eight of Cups. Why are people grateful for you? Because it doesn't matter if you feel stuck, you will still take that leap. And you have enough faith to know that you will be able to get through whatever it is. You are also somebody who helps others to see that the prison they're in is only in their mind. You're very intelligent, and you don't hold back your intelligence. You are somebody who brings a lot of changes, a lot of shifts, a lot of turns into people's lives. You are also somebody who stays steady, stable, sturdy, and strong throughout whatever you are facing. Your peace and your strength and your determination, your love, all of those things come from inside of yourself. So it doesn't matter if things are up or if things are down, you are still standing sturdy and strong. And also, I feel like you have dealt with a lot of emotional manipulation from other people, and it hasn't held you back. It hasn't kept you in a box. Even if people wanted to keep you in a box, they couldn't keep you in a box. You continued to rise. You continued to go forward. You continued to take leaps of faith. You continued to wear your heart on your sleeve, regardless of if anybody thought that that was naive or stupid, or if anybody wanted to blame you for anything going on in your life, because you chose to take leaps of faith. But those leaps of faith were courage, were bravery, were loyalty. A lot of those leaps of faith you took were because of those things. And people see that as an inspiration to bring more of that energy into their own life, and to realize that even if they get hurt, even if they get knocked down, even if things aren't looking so good right now, they can look good again in the future, and they can come up. And that it's always better to express yourself emotionally. It's always better to put yourself out there than it is to sit and wonder what could happen if you would have put yourself out there. So you inspire a lot of people to take leaps of faith in their own life and to break out of any kind of mental prison that they have put themselves in, or any kind of feeling like everybody's out to get them. I feel like there's a lot of people you run into that feel like everybody is out to get them, and so they have a hard time making moves in their life, and they feel very stuck and stagnant. But you come in, and it's like this brand new refresh of energy to where they are able to break out of that box and to take chances in their own life that they may not have taken before because they thought they couldn't, and now they know they can. So that's pretty much what I got for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, if this sounds like who you are, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So this is a 6.5 Remington mag. I feel like you guys are able to close distances, bridge gaps, that you guys are very protective of the ones that you love. You are very protective of the ones that you love. You are somebody who makes people look at themselves in the mirror very differently. You see them as beautiful, colorful, amazing, wonderful, different, and that different is what makes them beautiful. I also feel like you are somebody who wants people to express themselves how they see fit. This says wear it. I feel like you are somebody who encourages people to wear what they want, be who they want, express themselves how they want, and you don't judge people by the clothes that they wear or by the you are very open-minded, very non-judgmental. You really give people a new way to see themselves, a new perspective to look from. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. You are somebody that it doesn't matter how hard things get or how many obstacles you have to face, you will continually keep going forward, and you bring a lot of forward momentum and energy to others in their life as well. We have Smirnoff Twist Off. We also have LEI, and it says embrace your independence. So you are somebody who embraces your independence, your freedom of choice, your freedom of expression, your freedom of being who you are. You stand out very much so. And I feel like you give people the confidence and the belief they need to stand out in their own ways. You really make people feel like they are beautiful for expressing themselves, for being true to who they are. Having you around makes people a lot more confident in their own skin because you are so confident in your skin. Navigation, skills, growing, level up. Poisonous hate is removed. Truth revealed and lies exposed. So you expose a lot of truths, you expose a lot of lies, you reveal things to people that they missed before. You really are somebody who navigates through life with great experience. You are somebody that can find your way regardless of what is going on, and you really help others to see these things in themselves and to find ways to navigate in their own life. You help people to drop hate. You help people to open up to love, and you help people to really remove any kind of poison from their life that other people have placed there through their hate or their judgment or their misconceptions. We have the octopus, we have the camel, and we have the elephant. No matter what happens, you will hold on to something that you feel is important to you. But I also feel like you have dealt with a lot of people who were very clingy, needy, greedy, who tried to control or use or abuse you in some way. And because of that, you have had to step away from people at times. And I feel like it doesn't matter whether you have had people around you or not, you have been able to pull through. And it's because you have this very strong sense of being able to care for yourself, being able to stand alone, being able to make it through whatever hardship, whatever hurt, whatever despair, whatever coldness, whatever you have had to make it through. You have the reserves within yourself to make it through those things. And because you have those reserves within yourself to make it through those things, I feel like you have really made a very strong impact on people around you who have issues standing on their own or feeling like they can do things on their own. You have made them realize that they can do those things on their own, that they are very strong, that they are very wise, that they are very capable with or without the help of others of being able to push forward. And so people are really being more willing to express who they really are and being more willing to show their true colors, because they know that at the end of the day, even if no one else is there, they will still have themselves just like you. I'll still have me. Great song. That might be a very good song for you guys to listen to. You are somebody who shows others that they don't need anyone in order to survive, because you have shown them that you don't need anyone in order to survive. And it's not to say that we don't want people in our lives. Of course we want people in our lives, but once it becomes a need, that's an addiction. That is a codependency. That is not something that is as good as just wanting somebody there. Six of Cups, High Priestess, Four of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you've dealt with a lot of possession, control, manipulative behavior, in and out, hot and cold, off and on type of situations. And because you knew that it had something to do with other people and not you. You were able to let it go, and you also knew that at the end of the day things would come back together, and so you manifested it into being. You manifested it into coming together in a much better way because you were able to just let go, to live and let live, and to be strong, stable, grounded throughout the situation. I also feel like people can express their truth to you. They don't have to hold back. They don't have to hold back from what their passions are, what their desires are, what they want to do, because they know that at the end of the day, you will still be there even if you didn't like what they had to say. People feel very strongly connected to you, very strongly rooted to you. They feel like you bring a lot of color into their world, and you really are somebody who can create magic. You can create beautiful things. You are somebody who is very knowing, very wise. You know what's going on behind the surface when somebody has a problem, and so they have no qualms about expressing their truth to you because you already know the truth anyway. You are also somebody who has a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, a lot of stability, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of love. You have a lot of self-love as well. You are somebody who has everything that you need to create the life that you want to create, and you show others that they have everything they need within themselves to create the life that they want to create as well. As long as they continue to go after it, regardless of what anybody else has to say about it, then they can bring it into being. And that is such an amazing energy to have around you and in your life. You're this strong, amazing, solid teacher and person who really helps to lead the way. You don't just tell people what to do, you show them and you lead by example. You are a very good leader in this pile, and people really look up to you. They're very grateful for the strength that you bring into their life, the wisdom that you bring into their life, and the knowing energy that you bring into their life as well. And also the fact that you bring a lot of love. You expect a lot of love from them, but you also bring a lot of love as well. And if people are not willing to give an equal give and take in situations, you are okay with moving away from those situations. So they know that they have to really be willing to give equally, but they also know that they're going to receive equally as well in doing so with you. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who these people might be that look up to you, and I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. Pile 3. For you guys, why are people grateful to have you in their lives? Because it doesn't matter what you go through, you are still strong, you are still stable, you are still solid, you have a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-respect, you have a smile on your face every day, regardless of the pain that you have gone through, regardless of what you may have had to face, and I feel like you had to face a lot of it on your own, which is why you have this amazing level of confidence. You are somebody who looks at the world with the eyes of love, and you are somebody who is very kind, very giving, very generous. I feel like you also have a lot of people looking at you with the eyes of love as well. You are somebody who is a very good, solid life partner to have, somebody who is always going to be there, somebody who is going to be a great, amazing friend. You may be very different from the people around you at times, and you may feel very outcasted at times, but even if you have moved into a new space and you have created a new life for yourself with people that you do feel good around, and people are very grateful to have you in their life because you really have brought them a new perspective, a new way of looking at things, a new way of living, a new way of life. Great job for going above and beyond. Thanks for going above and beyond. 2007, Bodeville. Give, save, and redeem. So I feel like you spend a lot of your time going above and beyond for the people around you, really putting your neck out there, really I feel like you are somebody who sees everybody as worthy, somebody that knows that anybody can change at any time. I also feel like you are somebody that really steps out and puts your neck on the chopping block for those that you love. You're very protective of those that you love. 358 win super WW super. So I feel like a lot of you are somebody that you don't really compete but you will win at the end. You are somebody who is very protective of the ones you love. You would take a bullet for them, or you would fire a bullet for them. You are somebody that is really there for those that you care about. Halloween could be very, very important too. You could have done something on Halloween that really made a very strong difference. Intuition growing, level up. That came out in pile 3 in my what you should be grateful for reading as well. Being more true to you. Opening new doors. And energy renewal. So, why people are grateful for you? Because you open doors in their life. You help them to see things they didn't see before. You are somebody who brings a renewal of energy to others. You are somebody who is very true to yourself, and you help others to feel comfortable being true to themselves. Be comfortable expressing who they really are. Be comfortable going down the path they really feel like is meant for them. I'm getting a Cinderella feeling from this pumpkin now too. You are somebody that really is very intuitive, and your intuition is growing. As you level up, so does your intuition. As you are more true to yourself, your intuition goes up. As you're more true to yourself, new doors and better doors open. As you're more true to yourself, energy renews in your life. Your confidence renews, your self-esteem renews. All of those things. I feel like you really help others by being this guiding light for them and helping them to see that as you are more optimistic, as you are more solid, as you are more who you are meant to be, that things really get better in your life. We have the rabbit, we have the snake, and we have the oyster. You are somebody who is able to face your fears, face your anxieties, and you are able to turn them around. You are able to shed the old skin and have a new beginning. You break a lot of karmic cycles. I also feel like you may have hidden away a lot of your true inner depth and beauty for a long time, but now you are letting it out and letting it shine on the world around you, and you really are an inspiration for people around you. You're very abundant, very fertile, there's a lot of good things coming into your life as you close out the old cycles and bring this new way of being into your life. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the 7 of Cups, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Swords. I also feel like you bring a new way of being into other people's lives. You bring a lot of abundance with you. You bring a lot of joy with you. You have a lot of truths that you express, and those truths, though hurtful at times, can also be very helpful. They are truths that may be hard to hear sometimes, but in hearing those truths, people understand what they need to do. I feel like you are somebody who works very hard. You have very good boundaries. You are somebody who has a very strong imagination as well. You are somebody that really expresses yourself. You're very truthful, very honest, sometimes blunt. You are somebody that really knows a lot of different things, and you may have kept a lot of them in for a long time because you were worried about expressing them, but you're done doing that now and you are expressing them. And people are very grateful that you are bringing this truth to the world, that you are bringing your knowledge to the world, that you are bringing your wisdom to the world. You have been through a lot throughout your life, and in going through a lot of these heavy burdens and hard situations, it could have caused you to become somebody very paranoid, somebody that didn't believe in good things, somebody that closed themselves off from the world. You may have dealt with a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of fear and things like that, but you did not allow it to hold you back. You continued to express yourself, you continued to be you, and you continued to work hard towards your goals no matter how many people were against you. And people are so grateful to have you in their life because they know that in doing these same things for themselves in their own life, that it will reveal the true beauty and depth, and that they will be able to create something beautiful in their life as well by being more true to themselves instead of allowing other people to keep them from being who they are. I feel like you help a lot of people pleasers, that they are very grateful for you showing them how to move out of that energy. I also feel like a lot of people may be confused in their life with a lot of the things that they're going through, but the truth that you bring to them helps them to realize what's going on and how they can fix it. I feel like you really help others to see things from new perspectives and understand things from new perspectives. You help them to connect the dots in their lives and to bring happiness to the world and to themselves through the truths that you reveal to people. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you thought about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonated with you, whether or not you see these things in yourself, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.